Good morning, this is Cheryl at Sea Spirit Tarot. And I got up this morning and did the thoth, my daily thoth reading. And then I had to go eat and ground. All I can say is today it feels like I've been taken to church. But in a way of the age of Aquarius in the new eon, not in the traditional way, because you know, spirituality is a circle. No one can sit at the top. They'll just fall right off like the Wheel of Fortune, right? Okay, yesterday I had, I'm going to say the Whore of Babylon, the Strength card, Lust for the Divine. Then I had, by the way, this is the goddess for the reading. I usually try to pull a goddess. This is the goddess for the reading, will be the Whore of Babylon. So, we had her, and then I had a chariot, some kind of a chariot that was a minor arcana, fire at Prince of Wands or something, and then I had the Two of Swords, so it was kind of a... So anyway, today, this reading is like, oh my God. So I'm going to have to read a lot, and like I said, I try to write down out of the book what is important to me, because this is a lesson for me. I'm learning this, but I want the vibratory, I don't know. Anyway, we got the moon. And guarded by Anubis, tears of the moon, blood of the moon, blood of the moon. We have those, this isn't the one with the eggers. Yeah, I guess those are cats. I like this because it's frequency. And this is a beetle, water beetle, supposed to be, because the name of this is, well, you're going to have to wait till I get to it. So, anyway, the card is 18, the moon, to come up after that little piece of peace, those two cards of peace. Ruler of the flux and reflux. It's a Pisces card. This is a Pisces. This card represents Pisces in a reading. Child of the sons of the mighty. The black towers behind them. Oh, this is awesome. Black towers of nameless mystery, horror, and fear. Prejudice, superstition, ancestral loathing. All darken her face before the eyes of men. And I think they're pretty much, you know, these guys wrote old. So, I mean, of all, you know, not just of the men. Of course, the patriarchs really, so I don't know. Leave me a note. Unconquerable courage to tread this path. She is the poison darkness, which is the rebirth of life, because all light comes from the darkness. Pretty heavy to me. And I've studied this stuff. So, the moon. I get the moon after having a little bit of peace, but they tuned me up a little bit with the swords, right? Gave me a warning. I don't know. The moon. Major arcana. The second card I got was the Hierophant, which this is the most awesome Hierophant. That the woman is, this is Venus with her sword, bridled up with her sword. Woman is no longer to be, you know, just put down and be around, but to be strong and warriorous in her own right. The three things here, the three eons, of which we are in the third. This is Venus, Taurus, Venus, that's Venus, Taurus, yeah. Whoa, I mean, this reading's a trip. With the moon exalted. That's pretty heavy. I mean, the archetype of Venus, and then all the lunar of the moon, and I just had this moon here, in this card here. So, I got action, Ian of Horus. So, instead of this being, you know, a Hierophant who is teaching down sending down lessons and blessing people on the head. He is now in the age of Aquarius. The knowledge is for all. Okay? And that's why he works with Venus, because she has come into being. Actively supported by Venus, sword-bearing scarlet woman. Venus is no longer just the mere counterpart, but armed and ready. Offer thyself virgin to the knowledge and conversation of thine holy guardian angel, holy guardian angel. All else is a snare. And that's probably the main message of the card. Offer thyself virgin to the knowledge and conversation of thine holy guardian angel. All else is a snare. All other earthly gods. You need to be athletic with 8 limbs of yoga, for without this you are undisciplined for any fight. Interesting. And there again, so here's the moon, Venus and the moon. The other was the moon. 2 pretty female cards, huh? And then the last card I got is the Queen of Cups. Heavy reading. I think it's heavy reading. This is water of water. Got lots of water. Woo. Reflection of the High Priestess. And look at this. You take the High Priestess. See if I can do this right. And it becomes the Holy Grail, the goblet, the reflection. I don't know if everybody knew that, but I just found it out, and I think that is just a real trip. But I can't find anything in here but a reflection. So let's see what it says. Water of water. 20 degrees Gemini. So that'd be the middle of Gemini. He's kind of settling down, paying attention, and moving to 20 degrees Cancer, picking up some esoteric, heartfelt, soulful feelings, maybe. Reflection of the High Priestess. I just showed you that. Reflected back who you are. When people look at her, they only see themselves. Purity and beauty, subtle. Subtle to see through the truth of her. It's real hard to see through the truth for her because she's so reflective. You know, there's a lot of them that are so reflective we can't see them because of their light, isn't there? I guess the other one being her reflection, the High Priestess. I think that's a trip. Reflects the nature of the observer in great perfection. So, you know, I got I'm just loaded here with, the moon, the Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the spiritual frequency of the new Ian. One of these has, oh yeah, the moon, the frequency of the moon. Got to work in those frequencies and in the rhythms. So this really the last 2 days is just loaded. The High Priestess, the Hierophant, lust for the divine. I feel like I've been taken to church here. I don't know how long I've talked. It's been a long time. It feels like 8 minutes. Whew. So I don't really quite know what to do with that. We need to go, it's coming up. The stuff's coming up out of the slime to look at our dark sides, to look at who we are, to be authentic, to walk our talk. And that's what's going on in the music of the spheres of the planets also. And the Hierophant, knowing our social structure, with our social structure within ourself, of how the Hierophant can be how we balance ourselves or restrictions we put on ourselves. How we're in the new Eon. This is a whole new world. It's a new frequency. And then the Queen, the whole reflection. That everything is but a reflection and nothing is really what you think it is anyway. It's not even real. But we're here. And so with that, I had also drawn one of these by star cards. I merge my ego back to source. I am one with the universe. And just a couple days ago, we had the Queen of Swords, which is the decapitation of the ego. Take it off the mask to become part of the whole. The whole of you, because all the stuff that's scattered out all over. And passion. I have a lot of passion lately, and then it's positive passion. So I hope everybody gets a lot of passion from this. It's in the symbols, it's in the frequency. So I wish I could tie that reading together better. The Moon, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups in the deep way. I have to look deep into the pool of water that is reflection as the Queen of Cups to see my reflection. The Hierophant not have me put up any gates or what do you want it, barriers or blocks, and be a reflection of who I am, which is to be true source, which is to be a shining light. I don't know. I got a patience for it. Many blessings. May the Goddess bless. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you. Thank you very much.